Roadmap, Benzinga's NFT show. We got a good one for you today. Gonna be breaking down all the top stories in NFT land. That includes what were the top 10 NFTs of last week by sales volume? Did Bored Ape jump back to the top, or did CryptoPunks make that late run in the week to top the leaderboard? We'll also be talking about Nickelodeon NFTs, right? Another company growing the list of NFTs from mainstream, big, well-known companies. We also have Final Fantasy NFTs coming, showing that video game companies may be serious about NFTs. But we also got an update from Minecraft, and for people who wanted to see NFTs there, they may not like the news. Stay tuned for all that and more. This is the Roadmap. All right, everyone. As I said, this is the Roadmap, Benzinga's NFT show. We got a lot to talk about today, a lot of fun NFT stories, a lot of companies diving in once again. Before we get started with today's episode, I do want to give a shout out to our sponsor. Today's show is sponsored by FTX US, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world in terms of trading volume and daily users. The FTX app is used by over 6 million people to buy crypto and NFTs. No transaction or withdrawal fees. You can use your phone or computer, and the FTX US trading platform offers NFT trading on both the Ethereum and Solana blockchains with no gas fees. To find out more and get your own FTX account, click on the link in the description below and also in the chat right now, and let FTX know that Benzinga sent you their way. We appreciate FTX for all the great support over the last few months. Without further ado, I think it is time to bring on my co-host, Alyssa. Alyssa, what's going on?
What's up? It's been a while.
It has. Yeah, I mean it's felt like forever. I'm already seeing a comment in the chat, the Minecraft article. We're gonna get to Minecraft in a little bit. Don't you worry. I got plenty of opinions on Minecraft. I think Alyssa came with plenty of opinions as well on that and more. Alyssa, there's a ton to talk about today. So what do you think? Should we dive right in here?
Yeah, let's just dive right in.
All right, so we are back, and one of the things we talk about every week, right, is an article I do on Benzinga, and it is the top 10 NFTs by weekly sales volume. This is based on sales from Monday through Sunday, data provided by CryptoSlam. Alyssa, when we talked on the show last week, right, it was looking like CryptoPunks was going to be number one, but we kind of placed a prediction, right? Not a bet, but a prediction. And we said, hey, wait a sec. Can CryptoPunks really hold on and be number one to end the week, or will Bored Ape jump back to the top? Well, guess what? At the end of the week, CryptoPunks not only topped the list, they did more than double in sales volume of what Bored Ape did in the same week. CryptoPunks up 159.6%. Bored Ape doing 10.9 million, down 27.8. Other Deed for Other Side, number 3, up 29%. Art Blocks up 30%, another nice big jump for them. So Rare, Mutant Ape Yacht Club. And then we did have 3 new projects join the list, Alyssa. That's something we talked about recently, saying it hadn't happened in a while. Well, then it did. Super Cool World, Factura, and Bored and Dangerous, ranking 7th, 8th, and 9th for the week. And then a name that we have not said in a while, Meebits, ranking 10th, 2.3 million, up 139%. So Alyssa, let's start with the top, right? CryptoPunks topping Bored Ape. I have not seen CryptoPunks top of the list in a while. And I mean, they kind just slaughtered it this week, right? So how surprised are you that they ended up being number one and by this wide margin?
Not at all. I'm not surprised at all. I don't remember what I said last week, though. Do you?
I think we both said that like Bored Ape was going to end up topping them by the end of the week.
Okay.
We'll have to go back. I'm pretty sure. I feel like we both said that, and I feel like we said it was going to be close. I mean, but then you look at this and like it's really not close.
That's not close at all.
You know, the big thing to point out, of course, right, is that there were several large CryptoPunk sales, right? We're talking on the $1 million side of things, right? That can definitely sway, you know, the sales volume there, and also when we did see those large sales, as you can see right now, like the top 10 recent transactions. I mean, when those top transactions hit, we saw a couple mini runs, right, of people scooping up CryptoPunks, you know, for 6 figures, right?
Yeah.
And we hadn't seen that kind of action in a while.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the CryptoPunk that sold for how much? What it was last week, right? Like
Yeah.
that other...
I feel like if you go back to the top 10 there.
Top 10.
Larva Labs. Is it number 7? Nope,
7.
that's December. July 12th, number 6. And then number 4, July 15th.
Okay. Oh.
So it's the same. Or that one's number 4 and number 7 on the list. But number 4 and number 6 were both in that week that we're talking about. So, I mean, you got 3.3 million and 2.6 million just from those 2 alone. I mean, that's 5 million. That's, I mean, where 5.9 for reference would have put them 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th place on the list. Just those 2 sales alone. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, I think my main like initial thought was like over time, maybe not in the next few weeks, but over time, Bored Ape will top the charts again. But in the short run, right now, CryptoPunks is staying on top, and it doesn't surprise me at all, especially after those sales.
Yeah, and I was looking, and it looks like CryptoPunks are down the past couple days. But for the 7 days that I'm looking at, they're still number 1, ahead of Bored Ape. So we'll see if this week. Alyssa, prediction time again. So CryptoPunks right now are on top. I think it's 23 million to 11 million. You think CryptoPunks end this week number 1 again, and then maybe fade out a little bit, or you think CryptoPunks can't do 2 weeks in a row?
I think they can do it.
Yeah,
I think they can do it.
I think they already have too big of a lead at this point.
Yeah.
It would take a big run from Bored Apes or something there to help them out.
Something huge.
Yeah, Alyssa, the other big thing, right? 3 new projects, right? Super cool world, Fact Art, and then Bored and Dangerous. Bored and Dangerous is actually a book from Jenkins, right? That licensed several Bored Apes and Mutant Apes. So that was a one that had a pre-sale allow list for several people who own, you know, Bored Apes, Mutant Apes. So not a huge surprise there, but Alyssa, 3 new projects on the list. Could that be a positive sign that we're going to see some of these new projects do well, or you think this was more of a one-time thing, just happened to kind of luck into a week here?
I don't know. I have no. I never even like heard of those. The Super Cool World or the other Fractura. Never heard of it.
Yeah,
I have heard of it.
I had not heard of. Yeah, Bored and Dangerous was the one that I definitely had heard of. I did look up in the article. Let's see. Now I already forgot, which should tell you more here. But Super Cool World, a collection of 5,080 NFTs, a collage-like approach. It had a floor price of 0.37 when I did that article. Factura is generative art, a collection of 999 pieces, had a floor of 3.74 ETH. So those were some decent numbers. And then, of course, yeah, Bored and Dangerous. Yeah, so there's Factura. Okay, so we're down to 2.4, so we're already down from when that list. But if you scroll down here, I mean, yeah, generative art. Obviously, art blocks back in the top 10 and doing well. So it could be kind of a sympathy play at this point. You know, that maybe people are looking for more art pieces, right? Instead of just trying to get your PFPs, you know, maybe set it and forget it, right? Get some of these generative art and, you know, put them in a vault or another wallet somewhere, and hold them for the long run, right? Just like you would a painting on the wall.
I got a name for this.
Oh no. And then Alyssa, the other thing I wanted to point out in the top 10 at least, with Meebits back into the top 10, we had CryptoPunks at 1, Bored Ape at 2, Other Deed at 3, Mutant Ape at 6, and Meebits at 10. That is 5 of the top 10 all being affiliated with Yuga Labs. Shouldn't be a huge surprise because Yuga Labs has been, you know, one of the big companies, the big leaders in the space, but 5 of the top 10 don't fade Yuga, right?
Yeah. Yeah. If you can get in, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
I guess unless if you're that rider guy, then you probably fade Yuga, but that's a whole other thing. Outside of the top 10, let's see. I wrote down Goblin Town was 11th place, 110% increase. Clone X 12th, Doodles 14th, and ENS, which we talked about, they were 5th last week. They dropped to 15th place. Alyssa, Goblin Town 11th. Do you think Goblin Town comes back into the top 10 anytime soon? I feel like we both said that they had kind of faded away more or less.
No, I was wondering why or how they were still up in the top 20. I don't know what they're doing at all though, so
it looks like they are 29th for the week for the current week. So I'm gonna guess that that 11th place was a one-time thing there. And then ENS, where is ENS right?
ENS is there 18. This is 7 day.
Okay. Yeah, because we're gonna talk about ENS later a bit if we have time, but yeah, I mean, just some of the typical same names in the top 10 last week. Not a huge surprise, but the 3 new names did surprise me a little bit. Oh, there's NBA Top Shot 14th on that's the current week, up 87%, getting closer to that top 10 like I've been calling. We're gonna see it in a couple months here when the season. I've been saying it. Maybe sooner. So all right. Anything else about the top 10 list or this week's top 10, Alyssa?
No. I said what I said.
All right. I said what I said. I meant what I said. All right. Well, let's get into a fun topic here, right? It's in the title of today's show, Nickelodeon NFTs, right? I guess first off, who would have thunk it? Well, let me tell you something. I my own horn, but I'm going to. I wrote an article in October 2021 that was appropriately titled, "Are You Ready, Kids? Here's Why SpongeBob SquarePants NFTs Could Be Coming Soon." So we don't have SpongeBob NFTs yet, but that goes back to Viacom CBS, which is now Paramount Global, announcing a partnership with Recur to do NFTs launching in the spring of 2022 for some of their franchises, right? And that includes Nickelodeon, that includes MTV, that includes comedy, Paramount, CBS, Showtime. So up first, we got this recent launch called Nickelodeon NFTs Rugrats and Hey Arnold. So this is the first ever collection from Nickelodeon, and there's 12 characters in the collection of 10,000 PFPs. And it says, we searched the depths of your childhood basements, attics, and thrift stores to gather all the 90s Nick nostalgia we forgot we needed until now. Collect multiple characters to earn enough slime so you can redeem a highly coveted Rugrats and Hey Arnold mashup character. Alyssa, these were sold for $50 a pack. A pack, of course, meaning just that you got one and you didn't know who it was. They sold out in 36 minutes, 10,000 of them available. Shortly after they sold out, the unopened packs were selling for $95. That's essentially double. But these are available on OpenSea, as you have pulled up there. And I saw earlier today a floor price of 0.15 ETH, which was $232.
Now it's 0.16.
So Alyssa, a $50 pack is now worth $230, $250, somewhere in that range. This is pretty crazy. But also I think a great sign for some of these media companies to say, hey, we have great characters. We have characters that people who like NFTs like, right? Like, let's face it, we know a lot of people that are in the NFT space were, kids of the 90s, kids of the 2000s, right? What better thing to market to them, to sell to them, to, show them than characters like this? So I did not get any of these because to be honest, I completely forgot that it was happening. And then when I saw that the unopened packs were $95, I was like, okay, I probably missed it. I'm gonna wait. And now they're over $200. Alyssa, Nickelodeon NFTs. What's your thoughts here?
They are. I would. By the way, sorry, I have German shepherds. They bark, okay, and they won't shut up.
It's quite all right, Alyssa.
Okay, and a Chihuahua, so it adds. So I really like the fact that, like, I mean, this seems like super on brand for Nickelodeon, in my opinion. Like, when you think NFTs and like your childhood like TV channels, Nickelodeon is like the first one to come to my mind. Cartoon Network, maybe, but not really. And they're going, like, the fact that they are going with the 90s Nick nostalgia, like, it's like, yeah, they're going for our age, older. Yeah. And it's worked because on Twitter I saw so many people like excited, so excited. And I didn't get one either.
Yeah, no, that's a great point, Alyssa. The excitement and the mentions on Twitter, right? We all know what that can do for NFTs. I'll turn it to this, right? That this is only Hey Arnold and Rugrats, right? We have several other Nickelodeon shows. So as I wrote last year, right, SpongeBob SquarePants, that's another show that people our age, people in the NFT world all grew up with, right? But also appeals to, even a younger demographic now, right? And there's other shows, right? We got more mentions in the chat. What do you think? If we see SpongeBob SquarePants, is that going to be even bigger? What's next for Nickelodeon? What's the next play here?
Yeah, I don't know. Like they have so much they can grab and NFTs out of at this point. And I would be okay with SpongeBob NFTs. What do you get when you hold one of these? Like, what's the benefits?
I do not know the answer to that. I do know the thing that was in the description said that you could earn slime. And if you had multiple characters, you could earn enough slime to trade in for a mashup character.
Mashup?
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that entails, but I mean, look at that right there. $1.4 million in sales volume. Like, the floor price is $269.
Okay, I like Nickelodeon, the networks, them making NFTs and selling it versus gaming studios. I like that more because, like, I don't know, these are just nice PFPs. Though I don't know, would you have would you put one as a PFP?
I feel like I would if it was like, for me, like, I feel like what's next is, SpongeBob. I immediately think other animated content, and I think The Simpsons. I think South Park. I think Family Guy. Where I feel like those are PFPs too that people, would put up on Twitter. You would show off to your friends, right? And also it's sort of like a collection, right? Where where you're trying to kind of grab more than one character, right? Maybe you had a favorite on the show, but maybe you had 2 favorites, 3 favorites. And then obviously there's the different, backgrounds. But I don't know. Like, I feel like I would use one of these as a PFP. I think the other thing here, Alyssa, is they launched it with partner Recur, who has a marketplace, but they also have them where you can put them on OpenSea, right? So it's kind of multi-platform, not just like these other media ones where you have to buy them on their exchange, right?
Yeah, like is like Stranger Things, right?
Yep.
You can only do it on their website.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice being on both OpenSea and their website.
Yeah, I think that was a big plus for them, and I think that's why this, was successful. One of the reasons it's successful, right? I mean, I think again they really hit the key demographic, like I said, the age wise, the fan wise. So people in the chat, I already saw a couple mentions, but like, what's next? Like, if you could pick one, we'll say one animated show from your childhood or growing up or whatever that you want to see NFTs from, what would it be? Alyssa, I mean, as much as I grew up on some of these, I feel like I also like, I think that like The Simpsons or Family Guy. I'm gonna go with The Simpsons would be my pick. What would be your pick? Animated show, NFTs.
I'd love to see Cat Dog, SpongeBob. Yeah. I was born in '98. Okay, so like I grew up with like the early 2000 shows. So like Danny Phantom, I think would do good. And all of those. Hold on, I don't even remember their names anymore. I'm about to search up 2000 shows.
I mean, but we're both on the same page, right, Alyssa? That like this could kick off like a wave, right? And like the success of this, like it has to have media companies at least considering, right? Because I mean, okay, here's your winner. I didn't even name this one. But the comment there, I think is gonna take it. And Alyssa, we've already said this one multiple times. Pokemon. Yeah. I will change my vote for The Simpsons. I have said this. You can go back and watch old streams. I have said it for months, maybe even a year. Give me Pokemon NFTs. You got to catch them all, right? So
it would work because there's already a trading game, right? So like, what's the difference? You can just do like a virtual like version. I don't know. They could do like the PFPs or the cards, both.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Street Sharks, another mention there. That one takes me back too. Some good mentions here. But yeah, I mean, there's so many opportunities, and yeah, like Bobby's World too. I'm seeing there. Yeah, how is an entire franchise about collecting them isn't coming out with it? Exactly. Like your catchphrase is literally got to catch them all. Like anything you market or sell, you can use that phrase. Like it's insane. Like
yeah, Ren and Stimpy NFTs would be super interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's another Rocco's Modern Life, Simpsons, Ren and Stimpy, Cat Dog, Bobby's World. Yeah, I mean, so many options. And thank you again to everyone in the chat watching live right now. We love these comments. Keep them rolling. Alyssa, any other thoughts on Nickelodeon NFTs here, or maybe just like media company NFTs in general?
There's a lot of potential. Like I said, there's so many shows that people would probably like to own an NFT of, and everyone in the chat is like listing their favorite shows. Yeah, Invader Zim. Oh man, that still has like a cult following.
Yep. Good mentions here. Alyssa, I hate to take away from this subject because this one was so much fun, but we do have another company getting into NFTs, and this goes back to a subject we talked heavily about last week. We even did an interview, right? Video game companies getting into NFTs. So one of the biggest video game franchises of all time, speaking of childhood, one that I grew up with, I played Final Fantasy, right? Final Fantasy celebrating 25th anniversary of their original PlayStation game with new cards and figures that includes digital collectibles, NFTs for the first time. It says that their digital collectibles will be accessible to consumers who purchase items in the physical collection, which launches in 2023. These are based on the Polkadot blockchain, and they are paired with physical trading cards and toys. So, Alyssa, I'll stop right there, right? Not just NFTs, not just digital, they're going to mirror it with a physical object. We've seen this a couple times. I kind of like the approach here. And I think maybe it could bring more people into NFTs. What do you think of just like that basic take before we dive in further?
It's good. First glance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we dive a little bit deeper, right? So these are going to be let's see, packs of physical trading cards, $4 for 6 cards. Each comes with a code to redeem for an NFT. So $4, again, sounds great. That's I think a great price point. Then we also have the figure that's coming out. Standard is $130, or you can get the digital plus edition for $160 that also comes with an NFT. Alyssa, Final Fantasy NFTs. What do you think? Can this work?
I don't know, dude. Because like, I'll bring this. Like when I looked up on YouTube and like whatever, and I saw the video feed. Like I searched up Final Fantasy NFTs, and all the videos I saw, like this is stupid. This is the end, dude. What are they doing? And I know a lot of gamers. They don't like NFTs. Because they're already being milked of their money. NFTs kind of just like do it more. I don't know what to think about this though. I want to see what the figures look like.
Yeah, I mean, I think the consensus from a lot of people is they don't like it. And that is people that are, in the gaming community, people who play the game now. From the outside looking in, I feel like I like the idea. I just feel like maybe they're trying to do too many different things here, right? They're not just doing like an in-game NFT. They're doing like packs of cards where you get a code for an NFT, but what can you use that code for? What does that NFT do? You also have a physical, figure that there's a digital code, a digital version. What are the benefits of the NFTs? I think more will be revealed soon.
Hope so.
What,
yeah,
I mean,
it's a lot to digest, like right off the bat. It's so much, and like I don't know if like in-game NFTs would start a riot or not, but I don't think they'd like it. I mean, isn't this like the whole community they're going after? Their community, the ones who are playing their games. But they don't like
I think they're going after existing players. But I wonder a bit if like the trading cards, if maybe that's a way to bring new people in, right? Because like, okay, so Alyssa, people who play the game, do you think they would be buying, physical trading cards to begin with, right? Or is that a different audience?
I think that's a different audience.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what I think is maybe they're trying to use the IP, right, of the Final Fantasy brand, create these trading cards that also tie into NFT. Maybe the markets are a little bit different. But
when I think, like, when I hear trading cards with Final Fantasy, it doesn't sit with me because it's just not, like, hold on. I think Knight mentioned it earlier, like Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, I saw Digimon, I saw Yu-Gi-Oh.
Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Now we got Robot Chicken, we got Scooby-Doo. Like Knight is on top of this. There's so many, right?
No, but like Yu-Gi-Oh can get away with it, I think.
Because and same with Pokemon. Yep, because you've got that card element already, right? That's a great point. And maybe those are the games that should be doing this first, right? Like let's think about, what are some of the biggest games out there, right? So like let's look at like the Mario franchise, right? Like how could Mario integrate NFTs into the game, right? Like nothing jumps out a ton at me, right? Same with like Call of Duty, right? Like how do you do Call of Duty NFTs other than like skins and weapons and stuff like that being NFTs?
That was my first thought with Final Fantasy when I heard like NFTs, like because they have an MMO, right? And like you just NFT some skins, and like how I thought with WoW, though I think people would hate that.
Yeah. There's so much. Sorry, I saw the comment about the gimmicks, the animated show. So that is one that I learned more about at VCon. That is Mila Kunis is attached to that project. It's a animated show that was built from NFTs, right? So there's the difference. In crypto, the Only Saying Glue Factory show, right? We also have like the other one coming, like some of these shows that are coming based off of NFTs, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's the thing with video games is like the company we talked to last week, right? Where it's built from the ground up as an NFT game, right? Play to earn, kill to earn. Maybe that's the best approach. And these legacy game companies just maybe need to sit this out, right? Or launch a new game.
Yeah, that's it. Launch a new game, start something new, and stop forcing it down your like already pre-existing people. Please.
Yeah. All right, Alyssa, anything else on Final Fantasy? Otherwise, we got another game to talk about with NFTs.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, in the chat, guys, let us know if you play video games, if you play Final Fantasy, will you be taking part in their NFTs? If you don't play Final Fantasy, what are your thoughts? Would NFTs bring you into that game, into that ecosystem, get you excited, etc.? But Alyssa, speaking of games, one of the biggest games in the world is Minecraft. Minecraft was launched in 2011. It was acquired by Microsoft in 2014. Now, there was an article put out yesterday that was called Minecraft and NFTs. And Alyssa, I saw that title and I was like, oh, wait, is this finally happening? Are we getting NFTs in Minecraft, right? Can my kids start making some money? Right? Can they get some NFTs while they're playing Minecraft, right? Instead of just playing and building. But this article was the complete opposite.
Dude, they clickbait us. They
clickbaited us. So I did put out an article on Benzinga that mentions the key highlights. Essentially, they said that they are not bringing NFTs in. They said they've received some feedback from members of the community asking for clarification and transparency. They said they will update their usage guidelines in the future, but right now their quote is, we wanted to take the opportunity to share our view that integrations of NFTs with Minecraft are generally not something we will support or allow. They said users who buy, sell, or trade NFTs that use Minecraft skins or worlds be affected by the usage guidelines. They also said that Minecraft was built with the belief that everyone in the community has access to the same content, and NFTs, due to scarcity, conflicts with the spirit of Minecraft. Well, let's stop there. Alyssa, they don't want NFTs because they want everyone to have equal access. That sounds kind of positive for gamers, right? What do you think of that?
I think it's like, yeah, it's like I respect their decision. I do, and I think a lot of people in the gaming community are probably are talking about it. Maybe like, thank you, Minecraft, for not selling yourselves out to NFTs. But yeah. I respect their decision.
Now here's where this really gets interesting, right? There is a collection called NFT Worlds that we have talked about on the show before. NFT Worlds is a digital land NFT that is built using Minecraft. So they put a huge announcement in their Discord. But I saw a quote from the co-founder that said, "We are working to figure out to what extent this will affect and all potential pivots planned in the absolute worst case that keeps us going." NFT Worlds has a floor right now of 1 ETH. I feel like I remember this being significantly higher. I was going to pull up OpenSea here and look at the activity is, I mean, you can see
the last year.
Yeah. And then scroll up a little bit. I think our faces are blocking the volume right now, or down, sorry.
Hold on. Boop. There.
Yeah, volume coming in, and look at that last bar and drop on the far right.
Rip.
Here's where I see a problem. Is it's like a couple things, right? Either probably a combination of both. NFT Worlds should have made sure that they could use Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
And also Minecraft, if they saw NFT Worlds, they probably should have said something when they saw it. This seems like kind of a little too late on everyone's side, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to base your entire project off of someone else's work, you have to make sure you can do that, because in the far future, it could be totally ripped out from underneath you. And I don't know if it's like Microsoft being Microsoft, not wanting NFTs on their stuff, but I don't know. They should have reached out, maybe something.
Yeah, and I saw a post from Crypto Dads, of course, who we've had on the show. They own an NFT world, a couple of them, and they have kind of built out a whole ecosystem there. They were, building their play to earn, different things like that, where you can actually earn the WRLD, the world token, which is also NFT Worlds. I looked at that yesterday, and I can't even remember. I believe it was down 50% yesterday, but it is up now. It looks like slightly today. But Alyssa, if you can pull up here, NFT Worlds coin, so we can take a look at that. If you scroll down a bit to, I mean, the 7-day, the 1 month, anything outside of today. Look at that. Not good news for anyone who had this token. And again, a lot of people were earning this token by playing in NFT Worlds. I don't know what else to say, because I feel like I'm conflicted, because I feel like NFT Worlds have kind of built something cool, right? It was kind of like another sandbox, another Decentraland, right, where it was like a metaverse where people could play, people could build different things. But again, if they didn't from the start realize, hey, we're doing this on Minecraft, is Minecraft okay with that? Can they eventually come back and say, hey, knock it off? it's kind of at this point like tough luck, and
Yeah.
it's unfortunate, but it's like it kind of is what it is. Alyssa, I've been arguing for months saying that we should bring NFTs into Minecraft and Roblox, right?
Yeah.
People are already, spending money, they're buying skins, they're paying for games. Based on the wording of this though, it doesn't sound like Minecraft is ever going to bring NFTs in, right? So they said two things. They said we're not going to have NFTs, and if you have NFTs based on Minecraft, we're going to come after you. So that was kind of like a double negative to NFTs here.
Yeah.
Let's flip it over to Roblox. If you're Roblox, right, which is a public company, your stock's down, you're trying to find a way to keep gamers. Do you think they look more into NFTs now because Minecraft has banned them, or do you think it wouldn't be worth it for them because, again, the gamer community is very hesitant to accept NFTs?
No, I think Roblox is a little different than Minecraft.
Yeah.
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 There is a lot of people on that. I mean, a lot of people play Minecraft, but you could just tell. I don't know. My brother plays Roblox every day, right? And the people in it, like, they're already like having virtual concerts, okay, in Roblox, and you can go buy freaking items like merch of whoever's performing, okay, with Robux. So like, why couldn't they do NFTs? I think they would be open to it. I really do.
Yeah, and I like your point there, right? Yeah, that Roblox is different from Minecraft, right? They get looped in together a lot because they have similarities, but I don't know. Like I feel like do it, right? Like bring some NFTs in, figure out a way to branch out into that. And I don't know what that looks like, right? I don't run the company. I've got some ideas, but like I mean, Roblox has a whole economy, right? They have
Yeah.
Robux that you can buy. I mean, you can buy a Robux gift card like at a ton of retail stores, right? Like your local grocery store, a lot of stores in the mall. GameStop has them. It's what my kids want for their birthday, right? Buy me a Robux gift card. So they could actually do NFTs if they partnered with like a blockchain. If they could figure out a way to do it, they could have a marketplace to and sell NFTs. So like then they're
Yeah.
keeping the economy there. Like I don't know.
It would work with Roblox. There is no like in-game economy with Minecraft, I don't
Yeah.
think. And like Roblox, like, yeah, you can make your own servers on Minecraft and like make it like that, but it's still like Minecraft. Roblox, you can like code your own game and make your
Yeah.
own character models. Like, I think you
Yep.
can even do it in Blender and like put it into Roblox. So like, why can't you do that with like your NFTs and put it in Roblox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like again, complete opposite, right? Minecraft said that they want everyone to have a equal level, right? Whereas Roblox has a lot of things where you can't play it unless you spend Robux, right?
Yeah.
Because they have games that were created by, people that charge money then, right?
Yeah.
Like my kids can't play certain games, can't get certain characters unless they spend money in the game. So it is the opposite. I mean, Minecraft has different, worlds and skins where they do cost money, but for the most part, if you have Minecraft, you can play the majority of stuff, whereas Roblox, it's probably more of a 50-50 mix.
Yeah. Isn't that the one of Minecraft's points though? Like, they want to make it
Yeah.
accessible for everyone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Alyssa, it goes back to like the whole like the shift we saw with like mobile gaming, right? Where I mean, so Minecraft cost money, right? To play Minecraft on PC, on game, or even like the mobile version, it costs money.
Yeah.
Roblox is free, but then you
Yes.
spend money in game, right? A lot of mobile games did that, right? Where they became free, but then you're spending in game, currency along the way. I feel like that's where some of these companies have got to say, wait a sec, what do you mean if we do NFTs, we can make more money in game, right? Like we're giving our core product away for free, right? The game is free. We're not asking people to spend money up front. So yeah, we'll sell them some NFTs and try to make a little extra along the way. And again, public, they have shareholders to answer to. Their stock is down. Their revenue might be down next quarter, they said. I don't know. At some point, I think they got to look.
I just thought of something. With the mobile games, you can download a free game and you can get totally hooked in it, but the money you spend is only in that game, and if like your game gets deleted, it's gone. Even like the money you spent, like, but if it was like an NFT, you still own that NFT. So if you become obsessed with a phone game, you kind of own a part of it with that NFT.
Yeah.
Big brain move, maybe?
I think definitely.
Knight is still going.
Knight has so many ideas. We gotta get Knight to just like literally like be a what do you call it? Like an analyst or investor, like for some of these companies. Right, a strategist, like where you just are shouting out ideas, because that's what we're getting right now is some ideas. Alyssa, I mentioned this briefly on the show last week, right? Because I saw a notification pop up that said Shark Week NFTs, and I was intrigued because I was like, wait a sec, for real? Shark Week NFTs. But like, as much as like I want to laugh at that, like there's actually more to it, right? Because they're taking something out of a playbook that's already worked, with the Coinbase Super Bowl ad, with a Netflix show that has QR codes, and they are doing QR codes during Shark Week. So here's the details on Shark Week NFTs, and pay attention, guys, because you're going to get some alpha on how you can get free NFTs. We always try to bring you alpha when we can, right? And this isn't financial advice, but again, they're free. So, I mean, is it really advice at this point? The Shark Week NFTs are available to purchase on Nifty July 20th through the the first 5 were $10 each on Nifty's, but starting Sunday, July 24th, that's this Sunday, watch Shark Week during the 9 p.m. Eastern Time broadcast hour to claim one exclusive free NFT each night of the week through July 30th. Alyssa, you ready for this? When Bob the Shark reveals the QR code on your TV, scan it for a free claimable NFT to add to your collection. Once you own it, you're able to trade and sell it on the marketplace. So again, Sunday, July 24th through the 30th, you can get one free NFT every night. If you manage to collect all 12 sharks, you get some, I'm not making this up, Alyssa, some jawsome prizes. These are minted on Palm Network, which is eco-friendly, low gas cost. The other thing I'll share, because I don't want to rip on them too much, they're also donating to Beneath the Waves, which is a nonprofit organization which is dedicated to protecting our oceans. So again, Shark Week doing some cool things. But Alyssa, I'll let you chime in here. Shark Week NFTs. What's your thoughts?
What Knight said, it's like strong brand marketing. Taking the Coinbase approach and giving away free stuff. Well, Coinbase didn't actually do free, but hey, it's a QR code on your screen, and whoever's watching it who doesn't know about this, they're gonna scan that and be like, "Oh my god, I just got an NFT."
Yeah.
And then it could bring in people like us, because I probably would not have watched Shark Week.
All right, and we got Tiny Pie here saying, "I want a job in their pun department." Yeah, Bob the Shark, guys. I'm not making that up. Bob the Shark is going to be the one who puts the QR code on the screen, and then you can get some jawsome prizes if you own all 12. But seriously, again, guys, free NFTs. like 6 different nights where you get 1 free each night. You can then sell them, right? So they cost $10 for the first 5. I don't know if the second collection's going to be worth $10 or not. Like maybe you can sell them for 5. Maybe they're worth less than $1. I don't know. We're not going to know until they're available. But again, it's free. Like if you were already going to watch Shark Week, if you didn't have anything to watch those nights, like it just seems like, again, one of those like low risk opportunities in NFTs. Look at Nickelodeon NFTs, right? $50 a pack. Who would have thought that $50 packs are now worth over $250?
Yeah. You know, I've never made $1 while watching Shark Week, so why not?
Why not, right? Like I don't know. Like and again, Alyssa, like I've watched Shark Week before.
Yeah.
But like you said, I wasn't going to tune in this year. Like, I'll be honest, right?
Yeah.
Like, but this year I'm so intrigued, and I'm probably going to tune in at least the first night for sure to see. Thing is, like, who knows when they're going to put the queue. The first night, maybe they don't put it on until 9:59, right? To get everyone to watch.
Yeah.
But maybe one of the other nights, Bob the Shark has an earlier bedtime, and they have to do it at like 9:05 or something. Like.
I'll bring this up. When I told my mom that Shark Week is giving free NFTs last week, she's been asking me every day, like, when is it?
All right. Well, now you got the details. So...
It's working. No, it's working.
Yeah.
You hear free NFT and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. But like, think about that. The flip side, right? Of like, how often do we hear about cutting the cord, streaming networks, streaming platforms, live TV has dropped, right? Outside of like live sports, people aren't tuning in live as much anymore, right? So like, let's say Shark Week, their viewership has dropped over the past couple of years, right? I'm just guessing. Maybe it hasn't. What if you can only scan the QR code for the hour the show is live, right?
Yeah.
Anyone who watches the replay, they miss out. So people are going to tune in live. What does that also mean? They can charge advertisers more money, right? Because they're going to get viewers. Like this just, again, seems like a strong move. It's market awareness, and it's kind of tackling a segment that a lot of people are still talking about, right? With NFTs.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see their numbers, like the viewership numbers. Like, I'm really curious.
Yeah.
Well, does it work?
Yeah, I feel like it will. And again, like we're laughing about it, but we're laughing about it and talking about it, right? So they've already accomplished that. They got people talking about it, and we're both saying that we're probably gonna watch it. Like, so mission accomplished.
This is not stupid at all. It's actually genius.
Yeah, we're not laughing. We're not laughing because it's dumb. We're laughing because it's like it's funny and it's so smart that it's like.
Dude,
like, why not?
If there was like a rare card and it was Sharknado, I would tune in every day.
Yeah. I mean, like, and go back to the Nickelodeon NFTs, right? Like, what if Nickelodeon saw how successful those are, and they're like, wait a sec, we have new shows that aren't as popular. Why don't we do an NFT for those where it's only available to people who watch live? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, and the QR code again, like, I can't believe more people have not copied that. Like,
yeah, you're right.
Look at the Coinbase Super Bowl ad. Like, it just seems like, I mean, I was watching the Super Bowl. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. When that thing popped on the screen, like, I immediately pulled out my phone. I scanned it, which turns out like it didn't do much because I already had an account. But anyways, like, it just, what a great idea. And and like Stranger Things has NFTs, right? And that's Netflix. You don't have to watch it live. But what if season 5 like has a random QR code in an episode, right? And if you scan it, like, there's so many opportunities.
I would do that. I would be that person. I would like hide something, and if someone found it and scanned it or did whatever, get like a rare NFT. I would do that, and then people would start talking about it online, and then people would be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I gotta go watch everything and analyze everything
Yeah.
now."
Make a
It's
scavenger hunt, right?
yes,
Like,
yes, yes, yes.
that's how you get
But
people
don't.
talking.
Yes, it's smart.
Yeah. Alyssa, before we go, last topic here. We talked about Ethereum name services, ENS, last week. There were some big sales, right? Samsung .eth, 60 ETH. I forgot the other ones. Cannabis.eth was like 50 ETH or something. News broke a couple days ago that there was 100 ETH bid on Amazon.eth. What do you think? Like, I mean, 100 ETH for Amazon.eth, like in the long run, do you think that actually ends up being a bargain price, or is that still like super high even with ENS sales popping off?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what Amazon's like deal is on NFTs either. Would they
Yeah, and
be
it doesn't look
interested?
like it was Amazon who bid on it, right? It was just a random wallet, no link to Amazon. I don't know. Like, again, though, like, I feel like I would rather own Amazon.eth than like, I don't even know who to name. Like, let's say Bill Murray, right? Since we were talking about him before, right? Like,
Yeah.
even Bill Murray being in NFTs, there's no guarantee that he's gonna come to me with 100 ETH offer for his ENS, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Amazon, if Amazon doesn't buy it from me, I feel like I can still market it, right?
Yes, someone else would probably find it
Yeah,
genius. Like
yeah,
convinced like Amazon's gonna do it. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. It is it's a gamble, but yeah, you have a point.
yeah.
You do.
All right, Alyssa, anything else for today before we head out here?
No. I'm looking at Candy Digital's marketplace for Stranger Things.
Some Stranger
That's
Things NFTs. Yeah, we might have to open up more of those next week. But this has been fun. This has been a blast, right? Talking about, again, like, not just the PFPs, not just these collections of 10,000, right? Not just your Bored Apes. We have major companies jumping into NFTs. Or even Minecraft saying they're not doing NFTs, they're still talking about them, right?
yeah.
Which could make, as I said, could make competitors and other gaming companies say, okay, Minecraft isn't doing them,
I
we'll do
will.
them.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. But that's all I got today. Alyssa, anything else to leave us off with here?
Follow Benzinga on all socials at Benzinga. Do it.
All right, you heard Alyssa. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere else. I don't know if we still have a MySpace page or not, but if we do, give us a follow there. And make sure to smash the like on this video and share it with your friends. I mean, where else can you hear people talking about Bob the Shark today? I would guess nowhere. So tell your friends about how they can get free Shark Week NFTs by watching live TV. Until next time, this is the roadmap. We will catch you next week. Stay tuned, though. More great Benzinga content coming up soon. Take care, everyone.